Welcome back, boys and girls. Red with a K here, and happy Merkin Thanksgiving to all you folks below the border. Last episode, we were running from our life away from that cave, and we shall continue running. We are looking for the elusive lava. It sounds like I'm trying to find something that has never been made before in this game. It's been several episodes now. But for some reason, I cannot find it. That is not lava. That is lava. But it is not the kind that can make me any kind of obsidian without just stealing one single source block and making one single cube, and I do not want to do that. So we're just flying along here, following the edge of this mesa biome. Checking out the checkouts. Look at this stuff. Absolutely amazing terrain, I tell you. Anyway, I want to say a big thanks to everybody again for the comments left in the last episode. It appears that as time goes on, more and more people are expressing their love for Red with a K in many different ways, and the comments is one of those ways that they're doing it. And I have to say, I greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, even though I am a male variety type human. It means a great deal to me when I do hear the love and praise of those who care about what's going on here. I have a plan. I thought about this last night. Wow, wall of color. And look way off in the background there, off in the distance. Maybe this is... Wow, this is almost snapshot worthy. You know what? Plinkety plink. There we go. Snapshot it is. I had a plan. I was thinking overnight, how am I going to make this a little more efficient? And I thought to myself, I am going to stay low instead of stay high. It is more likely that I'll find a cave or some sitting lava down in the lowest nether regions of these enormous hills. So we are going to try doing that. Now I just saw a big ocean over there, so I'm just going to try and go around this way and see if we can't sneak up on it around this little mountain hill thing here. So how are you, boys and girls? I hope that you are having a very fine day. I know some of you probably have to work today. You probably do not get this as a holiday, but I do know there's a large portion of you who are holidaying right now. Having a good time with the family, the friends, the love, everything that goes along with it. Man, let's go down the please don't hurt me way. There we go. Up here in Canada, yes, I am. From above the border to you Americans, and across the pond to you UKians and Europeans. Over here, we have celebrated our Thanksgiving. It happens at a different time than down in the Americas. But down there it seems to be a much bigger deal. And therefore, there are big sales on, like the Black Friday goodness that happens. I heard stories of people who will go down to the stores and camp out the night before. Not for what you would think. You think I'm going to say so that they can get in and get the good deals at the store, but no. These people will camp out at the stores the night before so that they could watch the craziness of the people who are trying to do the shopping. Oh, and that sounds like an almost even more crazy idea to me than the other. I could not bring myself to doing such a thing. There we go. But I do hope that on this... Wow. I do hope that on this fine Thanksgiving run up to the weekend here, that you guys are all having a very safe and a very good time. Don't forget, do not neglect your Steve, your avatar, your Minecraft buddy. Put a little time in on him, he will enjoy it, I can guarantee. Or her, I do not mean that the girls are not important as well. They are the most important. Without girls, well, what would we be? Up, up, there we go. Up, up, there we go, and repeat. It is becoming of the nighttime variety soon here, I believe. Does this work? Yes, it does. I just want to save my butt. I am very sorry, but in the last few episodes, I've been dying and dying and dying. You see on the right-hand side here? Look at this. 5 deaths, oh yeah. Oh, and most of them fully preventable as well. It was all, of course, my own genius mind that had it occur. Blinkety blonk, F2. This would be a fantastic place to build as well. Ideas are roaming in my head. If we're seeing ocean, that means that very shortly we should be coming full circle around this mesa. Well, shortly in perspective. But from the village we originally started at, we could see some ocean where it connected to the mesa. So, being that this might be the only ocean along the edge of this biome, you would reason and stand to believe that they are connected. I do not see lava, and I do not wish to hop down and around and up and down and around all that goodness there, so can we get over there? Where are we going here? We do have to go down. Okay. Down it is. And down it is. There we go. I myself, I am doing quite well. It is another beautiful day here in the neighborhood that I live in. Up, 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 up. Up, up. And there's a creeper? No. No creeper. Stay away. There we go. It is another beautiful day in the neighborhood that I live in here, and I am quite happy. Doing my Minecrafting stuff. Look at this bay. This is beautiful. This lagoon-style bay. Little house up on the plateau. Have a nice fishing dock. All closed off. Keep the breakers from coming in and smashing your little boats up. Ooh. Missed one. There we go. Wow. Okay, we need to go up again. Up the next one. And over. And up and over and up and over. Should we save some time? I think we should. Bridge across. In the last episode, I do want to address something, though. Something that I made a mistake on. And I asked for you guys to guess the reference. I said Crazy Face Habase when I was looking at some of the terrain being generated. And I said, if any of you know that reference, please leave it in the comments below. I was incorrect. I was thinking later about it, and it is Crazy Legs Habase that I was trying to reference. But again, if any of you know that, leave it in the comments below, and it means you are equally as geeky nerdy nerd as I am when it comes to video games. So I do hope that somebody out there makes me feel like I am not alone in the world. Whew. Mamma mia, we are at the cloud level. Look at this gorgeousness, gorgeousness. Wow. Just to recap, hey guys, I have a plan. I'm going to stay down low. I'm likely going to find lava if I'm down low. Here we are, cloud level. But I mean, you cannot get away from it in this amplified terrain. It is absolutely crazy. You know, once in my life I had been to a place that is known as a mesa. Wow. And it was beautiful. It was very colorful, and it did have these layers. It was not so cartoony, unrealistic as this. It was much more realistic and blended, natural looking stuff. But it did look very impressive nonetheless. I had never seen anything quite so like it in my life. I've not traveled the world extensively. I've been to several different countries, but I tend to have stayed in my Canada, in British Columbia. I've lived in many, many many places around my neighborhood. Now you got to understand, British Columbia is enormous. It is a very, very, very big place. For those of you in Europe, British Columbia is the size of, well, Europe. And for those of you in the United States, just take a look at a map, look up, and you can see how big the British Columbia is. It is a very, very big place. It takes most of your states and dwarfs it. That being said, there are some exceptions there where you know, surface area is very close in the United States with a couple of them, such as California, but California is kind of an odd shape, skinny and long. There we go. But it is on the same west coast as California is, and within British Columbia is its own many levels of environment. We have desert, literal desert. Not mesa-like stuff, but desert, sandy, this stuff growing in places. Tumbleweeds and that kind of deal. We have desert. We have massive, unending forest. We have the biggest mountains in North America coming up out of the ground right in British Columbia. They are known as the Rocky Mountains. You probably never heard of them. They're a very, very unknown set of mountains. And we also have things like Arctic tundra, as well as where I live, rainforest. Now the rainforest, that is where I ended up. I began in the vast forests of the interior of British Columbia. But with all that diversity, it was great for me to live, work, school, and play, and explore all of these different things within that, wow, within the province. Holy. Because it has so much to offer all in one location. Jeepers, it's craziness. But the Mesa, I had traveled to the United States, and there is an area down there. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. A little known place. It's a big hole in the ground, nothing much there, nothing to see. I wouldn't recommend going to visit it. Nah. Something called the Grand Canyon. And the general area around there is very much like this. It has the Mesa. In areas around there. We had traveled, I ride a motorcycle. It is one of my favorite ways of getting around. And we have motorcycled through the general area, through the Grand Canyon regions and back up to Canada. And in our travels, we had run into some of these Mesa-style areas, none of them amplified like this. This is ridiculous. This is not what I have seen in my travels. I'm not positive if there are places in the world that are like this exactly. Shape-wise, yes. Mesa and shape-wise, not so positive. But I tell ya, if there is a place like this in the world and you have been there and you know of it and you have a photo of it, show me. I do wish to know. I do wish to see. There we go. Because this Minecraft stuff, it just leaves it all up to imagination. And at Thanksgiving, after you eat your turkeys, or your canned ham, or whatever it is that is the tradition of what you eat, who you see and what you do. Dang nabbit. Up we go. We are only left with our imagination for the remainder of the evening and the good company of the friends and the family that we are around. And that's why I love this game so much, because it exercises that part of the brain and says, this isn't perfect, but man, take a look at it. And your brain will fill in the blanks. There we go. There we go. Now I do want to give... There we go. Awesome. I do want to give thanks. That's what this is about. It is Thanksgiving. Hi, I have thanks. I would like to give them. And the thanks I would like to give is for the most important thing in my life. This is a very personal thing. It is not meant as, hey everybody, you should be doing this as well. This is what I think. This is what I sponsor. What I am thankful for is my little baby girl. She is going to be 4 years old at the end of January, the 29th to be exact. And the last 4 years of my life have been just spectacular, and it is all due to her. Wow. You know what? Clickety click again. Yes, she is the shining star in my eye. Every moment I am awake with her is another moment of ecstasy that just cannot be bought. Wow. And I'm very thankful that she is around, enriching my life the way that she does it, ever so elegantly. And I pity the fool whoever tries to do anything wrong to her. And I'm sure most parents out there feel the same, especially dads with their daughters. I've had many conversations with other folk who are fathers who have daughters. They give me advice because I have a theory. When she is of age, you know that age, that I will go away. I will get a camp job. I will leave for many weeks at a time and come back and request very kindly that I do not get the stories, that I do not get the tales. Do not let me know what is going on. I will support you here, love, support. But I do not want to know what is happening in the private life. I fear that whoever she is private lifing with will have a very, very unfortunate accident. And that I may be possibly blamed for that accident. But the advice that my friends with daughters say that are fathers is, don't you worry. It will all be fine. And that is another thing I am thankful for, is the friends, the people around me that are giving me that love and that support. You, off the cliff, this is my cliff. Thank you. Those friends and those family members that are giving me the support over the years. Woo! And help me get to the point where I am today. Not just in the Minecraftia, but in life in general. I would not be living where I do, 400 meters away from a beautiful Pacific Ocean. I would not be able to take care of my daughter the way I do, giving her the life that I wish to give her. And all of that is me. Me. I am thankful for the meanness of me and everything me. You know what else I'm thankful for? You. Because no matter what, if you did not exist, this would not exist. This right here, let me show you. This here, not exist. Thank you very much. I am thankful for you. It makes my life a whole lot easier knowing, especially when left in the comments, that you guys exist. Elsewise, you're just digital meet numbers and beeps and whizzes in my computer. But when you leave those comments, you leave those likes, you leave those subscribes, you show me, hey look, these numbers are increasing because a human is on the other end with a heart and a set of lungs, a pair of eyes and a family. All of themselves. When they share that, that is what gives me the inspiration to go and do it again and do it again. Sucker for punishment? Yeah. Sucker for love? Oh yeah. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, boys and girls. I hope you did enjoy. I want to wish again a happy Thanksgiving to anybody down south of the border from Canada, down in the United States of the Americas. Drive safe. Be fun. Love someone tonight. See ya!